Welcome guys back. Today's a momentum occasion. The momentous occasion. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Well, today is the first time. Yeah. Today I've hit 30 videos on the series. I'm not over. I've said that horribly. Okay. This is the 30th episode of this series. It's not technically the 30th. It's more like the 34th or 5th. Due to me having a few side episodes, but I've not counted those as parts of the series. They're just kind of featurettes. Otherwise, like, it'd be weird to say, oh, this is the 30th episode, and it's like only 26. And also, like, I only started doing this like yesterday or the day before. So I mean, well, I'm really being bad with uploading these properly, because I normally record them like the morning before they get uploaded or the day before. Yeah, so that's not too bad, but it's not great because it means I'm going away all next week. So I've got to try to somehow in like 2 or 3 days rush out at least 6 or 7 videos or something ridiculous. So there's going to be quite a bit of Darkness Dungeon and LOL and stuff. I'll still post probably a Moba every 2 days, but there'll be explainer Moba, which normally I don't like to post as if I was doing explainer Moba, they normally cover things like my other series instead of taking spots of my builder Moba, but I can't really do that. But today's gonna be it's probably gonna be 2 episodes of this, I would say, thinking of how difficult so could be 1, but I don't want to push it. But since this is the technically quotations 30th episode today, there will be another video coming up this week that will give you all the scripts, but it won't be this video. There'll be a link to this video, so check that out. That'd be amazing. If you guys want to see the scripts, will only be, I don't really like releasing scripts. The reason why is because I feel people just download them and not use them, so I really want people to, when they get them, only use them as reference, not just put them in and go, oh, that saves me effort. No, but like, then you don't understand how it works. So then I get questions like, oh, how does this work? Well, if you looked at the system, you'd understand. Yes, that's really, really big, is that when you're doing it, make sure you do that. It's just make sure you look through the system and nothing's too mucked up. But we'll start with right now and go through how the system works. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm saying absolute gibberish. I'm so bad right now. So let's begin. We're going to do a refund system. In a lot of games, it's like a small little refund, because not so much a refund as in a you're allowed to kind of, I hate using the word refund, but it's really essentially a refund. I'm allowed to kind of undo an undo button. How that works a lot better. An undo button. So we are going to build an undo button. We have sell, and we also have undo. So we're gonna call this if we can actually spell undo, pushes up to here, make undo go across. Been doing a little bit of CSS work, so I may even pop over and do a little series on how to build a website, because a few people wanted that. But only one guy right now, but I'm sure quite a few people would not mind me do a quick thing. But yeah, essentially it's just quite simple. I will go over how to make a website pretty soon. It's not too bad. So we have an undo button. What do we want? Well, we don't want to sell, we want to undo. So we really don't want this many, we only want 1. And we're just going to kind of copy back to our shop system. Now this is a slight problem, as you concur, because we can only kind of do stuff inside here. But it's not really a problem. We just link back to undo and just have a little component. I'm sure we have one. If we have not, I'll be like, oh wow, I can't believe I got around this. Wow, we may have not. Holy cow, okay. So we'll make a new script. I'm bad. Okay, so what are we going to call this? Just, I don't know, undo. Undo link. And then when we do this, we're just going to say, hey, undo link, do something. Wait, what did you just try to do? Undo link. Oh yeah, I have to actually do something. So we're gonna run undo link, and then put this under scripts. There we go. So this is our undo link, and basically we're just gonna have a simple public void undo, and then that's it. For some reason it's not liking it. Okay, it's probably because I moved it and it doesn't like when I move things. There we go. And why do we have this many? I have no clue. I will need some of those, but I'm just lazy. Right now, undo. So what we do want to do is we do want to get our shop system, and we do definitely want to open up our database. We got something called the thing is that we got a list of actions. We gotta say whether or not you buy an item or whether or not you sell, so you can like unsell items, if you get what I'm saying. So what we're actually gonna do, this is kind of cool, I like this. We're actually gonna have a public class. We can call this like what should we call it? It's like an undo set. I'm gonna make sure this is system.serializable. Of course. That's basically it. There's not much else. We don't need to go off anything. Yeah, we're just gonna go off itself. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have an undo set, and we're basically gonna call this, well, I don't know why it's not liking this. It should like it. Why are you not liking yourself? Why? Oh, because I made one too many. I was like, well, this doesn't seem right, but it's just because I made one too many. So if we did this, so that we could push this down essentially. So what we want to do now is that we're going to just basically say, okay, well, what do we want to do? We want to have an enum. Probably, I would like it over here. And then we want to call this enum, just, what do we want to call it? Or do we just want to call it like, undo options? And we can go, well, you even bought the item. You sold the item. That's it, right? You can only buy or sell, right? So I guess we could have a true or false. We can say, did you buy an item? No, because obviously you sold it. But they're the only two I can think of. Yeah, okay, it's easy. It's going to be difficult when we remove items, because, you know, let's say you buy an item and thus you move an item, it's going to muck up a bit. It's not going to be too hard, because, I mean, especially if buying, we would just say add. So this is going to be a little bit of setting up. And so we do want to have we want to have a enum, which we're going to call undo set. I think it's called shop database dot undo options. There we go. We can call this our, we do want to make sure this is public so everyone can access it. We can call it this our options, our choice, and then it doesn't really matter. I'm bad for names. Choice sounds good. Then we want to just say, I guess, a public item of just the item changed, so we can buy it or sell it. And then we're gonna have obviously a mode, which will probably be here, called. So just do above here and go public void undo. This is pretty good. I'm happy with this. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Pretty unhappy. Yeah, okay. So undo, well, we just kind of want a list of these really. Public list of undo set, which is going to be called undo sets. Let's get to a new I told you about these names. So essentially undo will be just undo something, right? So we're just gonna get the latest one and we're just gonna do the opposite of that. But whenever we set up one, we just wanna like maybe could like void add new undo add new undo. Yeah, that's fine. So when doing this, we do want an item and we do want a option. So when you give us that, then what we're going to do is we're just going to go undo sets dot add, and we're just going to say item add. And then I would like a shop database. Yes. We're just going to call this option. And just give me item. Well, from this, I'll just say, well, my choice is equal to your option. And my item changed is equal to your item. Not your item, but yeah. That's simple. Then we can go back up to our add new item. We can add new and we can go, okay, well, we want option, new item, new, undo set. There we go. And that's how it works. Yeah, there we go. I'm pretty happy with this option and item. There we go. Then from this, we want to that's it. There's not much else to do. It's pretty simple. And then undo. What we're going to do is we're going to take this knowledge and then we're going to use it. So we're going to get the first one, and then we want to switch essentially the first options. So we're going to go undo sets of I of 0. Sorry. So that's the first one. Dot choice. And there's two cases it can be. Case, I can't remember what it's called. Option, yep, dot bought. So it can be bought, or it can be sold. So either you bought it or you sold it. Alright. And if you bought it, then we want to sell it. So if you sold it, then we want to bought it. Now, don't worry, because the thing is it's saying, there's a problem right now. You probably can guess it. Let's say if I buy an item, and because I bought that item, it was like the next in the list, so that's it sold the prior one. For example, I did make a little bit of art. As you can see, it's really bad, probably won't start, but yeah, that's kind of item. So this builds into the sword. So if we buy this, and then we buy this, you see it disappears. So thus, we want to not only when we sell this, we basically just want to buy this back. So we just kind of want to have, like a linkage, maybe like an array that could work, or a list, or I think a list would be. Well, they're pretty darn similar, and the reason that there's a slight benefit to having one over the other. List is easier, more dynamic, so you can change and add. Whereas a array is much more static, so you just really access, you can't really delete. But both can be instantiated through, both can be done, all that stuff. It's up to you, it's your choice. So kind of under each undo set, we kind of want to have more undo sets. No, we don't. Because if you sold an item, and then you want to undo it, we can just buy it back, easy. But if you bought an item, we gotta check whether or not you have any prior items to that. So if we do, we can just literally have a public array. It's probably better to have an array. This may be better. It doesn't really matter. Item array, and we're just gonna say prior items. Alright, and then you're also gonna give us a item array, and we're gonna call this items. Then go, well, obviously prior items. To prove items. Oh, it's like, why isn't this working? There we go. It should work. So now when we got to add new undo, we do definitely want a new item array. We're going to go the previous items. We're going to give you previous items. There we go. So, well, sold is quite easy. We just buy back the item, right? So we just go, hey, buy item. Actually, do we even care about buying? Do we just literally add it? Enough item. With you've obviously just sold something. You want to buy it back. Yeah. So obviously you have enough spaces. We would assume. We don't care about incrementing stats. We don't really care about removing, because you just sold an item. Well, if you sold it and we buy it back, we can just buy it back. There's no need to do anything else, right? Yes, that's correct. So we can just go, well, player inventory dot add item, and we can just go item. Undo sets of 0 dot item. But we do definitely want to minus the little price for it. Now the reason why is because if I sell an item, I get the money back, and then I can buy it back again. So we do kind of want to say, well, you guys got to pay back the price. Which did she probably just get the gold? I mean, we could say how much gold you got. Because if you just bought an item and you want to sell it back, then you get the full price. That's easy. We can just do full price. Wait, what's our simple conversion for selling items? I know we have it somewhere. Oh, we're just giving you back the full price. So we can just increment your stat minus full price. Yeah, so if you buy an item, we're just going to go the full price. And we'll just do a minus sign to that. So we want. So we're going to add the item and then sell the coins, and that's a bit. Well, we'd assume that you would have enough money, right? Because no, you could also not have enough money, so we do definitely want to have a quick check. Whether or not you have enough money, which is quite simply easy. I believe we have it down under biome. Okay, let's just make this big screen, because that's probably annoying everyone. I'm sorry about that. Yes, that's what we want, if you have enough money. So that's totally my fault. And then we just want to kind of do this. If you have enough name, if items, can we screw item? If undo sets. Oh yeah, because oh sorry, I'm just thinking. Well, we can't use item name, so we just want to go undo sets of 0 to item change dot item name. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, and then we're just going to do the same thing here. Oops. Completely professional. I'm happy enough with this. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. What do you guys think? Okay. Looks pretty good. So now we do bought. Now bought's the very same system. We'll just do a simple. Well, obviously, if you wanted to sell it back, we can just do a simple check. If you undo sets of 0 dot item prior items dot count dot length is greater than 0, then do prior else. Well, I mean, if we just bought it and we just want to sell it back, well, we do want to get the previous items and then we want to sell the price. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the previous items to you, and then we're going to just do the sold. And increment stat negative. Well, that's negative. This is positive. So we want to give it back to you. Sorry. Move item. Well, we want IMD. The inventory ID. We probably have that. I don't know. Oh, we want to probably do. Yeah, what you want to probably do is kind of we want to go to add item. We want to do how we add item here. So we do this, but instead we want to go undo sets 0 dot item change dot item name, and then we want to do the same thing here, but we want to remove item. Yeah. And we don't want to create an instance, we just want to move this item. There we go. And instead we want to go, I'm just going to do it this way. Items. Oh wait, well, how do we move it? When we're selling, we want to move. Oh, can we just go item.inventory only? But when we sell, we do actually have the. I just don't want to like muck this up. So we may just go like I'd assume. With our undo system, it should be fine. I mean, well, we can definitely check. Then the way we sell is through these ones here, which are last sell. Don't worry about these things being empty. I kind of did them weirdly. I did them like as a group, and because I have Vent Inspector, I can actually do this and change the delegates. You probably won't be able to, so you probably have to go through them separately. Sorry about that. I will probably change that later, but that's fine. We're just selling our current item, which is fine because our current item's always updated, so we actually should sell the link of our item. So if we're going to move an item, we should do it off the shop. Wait, can't we just sell item? Yeah, we can. So we just go sell item. Well, we can just give it item, which is undo choices. undo set 0 choice. Thank you. There you go. That looks fine. And then we go prior items dot length is good to 0. That is fine. I'm happy with that. And then do prior users now. So if we have enough gold, yes, then we're gonna. No. Why are we checking? We should just sell it because you don't need to check. So what you're gonna do now is we're gonna go for each one and add your prior items. So when I upgrade and I delete the prior items, the previous items I'm deleting, I will say, hey, go back and add them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for int I is equal to 0. So we're instantiating through our undo sets of dot length. Do you want to go to 0, and then we want to instantiate for our prior items. Dot length I plus. The reason why we're doing the 0 one is because we just basically want the first one, right? 0 to a prior. I can spell and I can type amazingly. Dot. We just want to buy it, don't we? We just want to buy this. So we just go this. Do we just buy a bunch? Because we've just sold the item. So that means that we'll get all the gold for the item. Because of how our selling price goes, we shouldn't be doing it this way. We should just be copying the sell price. I know it seems weird, but we shouldn't be selling it just for here. If this. This way, it will give you the full price. So now we're gonna just like this. And then we're gonna sell at the very beginning. So we do want to check if you're bought. I can't see what the problem is. Oh, that's a problem. Now we have all the gold back. Now we're just going to buy items. So we literally just can go buy item this. Buy item. We give our item name, which is going to be items. Oh yeah, we can just do damn it. I hate how it finishes up my brackets like that. Item name. I know I can stop it. But I still hate it though. I thought I did it properly. Item change dot item texture. Why am I checking the item texture? Who cares? It's probably not. I know it'll come back, but it can bite me. But this is fine. I'm happy with this. Yeah, I'm happy. This looks really good. Don't mind these are all choice. These should all be item changed. I think that's totally my fault. Well, it is definitely my fault. But I don't know why I did that, but okay. So, and then whenever we're just gonna add new undo. So whenever we buy an item, this is where we're adding the item. So what we want to do is after we implement it, we do want to go add undo, and we want to say what's the item, or we can go player inventory. Well, we just kind of want the item name, don't we? Or do we just want that? We want that in. Okay. Does it really matter? No, it doesn't. So we can just give it the item name. So we can just go items. Of item name. Oh, because item names that we want. What way? What are we doing it by? When we go add shop item, which is where? No, where's the add shop item? There we go. We got items adding the item.name. So we should actually be looking by the